Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Good Morning Tarot. Okay, wherever you are out there in this world, I give you an energy hug. Okay, it's a beautiful day. Well, in this part of the world, the sun is not yet shining. But, it's like I know that for some of you, you resonate with me. We wake up before the sun rises. Well, that's one of those beautiful gifts from the universe, from the spirit. They make us wake up early in the morning and makes us listen to their gentle, loving messages. Okay, now this is a general reading, so it is open to all zodiac signs, and it is a timeless reading also. So anytime the spirit leads you to watch this video, that's the best time for you. Okay, now let's start with the main energy. Okay, the main energy today is nice. Okay, you start today by putting down whatever burden you are carrying at this moment. It's like the universe saying, take a short break. Yeah, maybe for some of you, because right now, I don't know when you will be watching this video, but right now it is weekend. And it's time for you to take a short break, let go of your work to allow your subconscious mind to think about it. By the time you go back on it, during when you come back to work, you might have new and better ideas regarding whatever it is you are giving attention to right now. So yes, you have been on fire for the past 10 days, because we have here the 10 of wands. So for the past 10 days you have been on fire. Well, an engine that keeps on running at high speed with good performance now needs to slow down and take a stop to cool down. Okay, and prepare oneself to another series of challenges in life. So yeah, it's been good. Whatever experiences you've had, it made you a stronger person. You see, this person, he developed muscles already in his legs carrying these things. So in a certain sense, whatever challenges you have encountered, it has been beneficial for you too, because it made you a stronger person, whether it be physically, emotionally, spiritually. It has made you a stronger person. And it made you sturdier, somebody capable, somebody who's flexible also, somebody who is able to uh, face challenges with courage. And yeah, it's like, I can do it. Okay, something like that. It gave you that energy of, I can do it. Now, you see here, this person is laying down this burden uh, outside the city. Okay, so for some of you, maybe you're right now, maybe you went out of the city, or maybe the invitation for you is to go out of the city for a while, be closer to nature, something like that. Okay. Well, if you cannot go out of the city, there might be a nearby park. Spend time there in nature. Just make sure that you are in a safe spot. Uh, Lay down your burdens. Just take a short pause. It's beautiful to take some pauses. No, when you take a pause, it allows you to reflect on what has just transpired, and also to find inspiration to face another day. Right now, I'm looking at this crystal ball, clear quartz crystal ball. I see a butterfly flying, and behind the butterfly is sort of, yeah, the butterfly is outside the city. What I see are houses from afar. So maybe outside the village, it's something bit before nature. So I feel right now, somehow I feel that the message, what comes to me right now is that if you are, if you take a pause and spend time with nature, it will allow you to grow in all aspects of your person. It's the butterfly is a symbol of transformation. So you will transform further if you will take some time, if you take pauses. So the process, it's not usually always the activity that makes us transform. It's just part of the transformation process. The other part of the transformation process is taking a pause. Just like the caterpillar that undergoes transformation to become a butterfly, there's a time of activity when the caterpillar is busy eating and eating and eating a lot of leaves. And then after taking the life lessons like the caterpillar, eating the food, these are the materials for the transformation. So it's like learning life's lesson. The caterpillar takes a pause, builds a cocoon that protects it from the world and frees it from the destruction of the world so that he can undergo that transformation to become a butterfly. So part of our spiritual growth is there will be moment of activities and there will be moment of rests. The challenge for us is to maintain that balance wherein if the universe deem that we should be active, then let's go and be active. Enjoy the process, enjoy the present moment. If you feel that the universe is tapping your shoulder already and saying, look, it's time for you to take some rest and solitude and listen to new life's lessons, then it's time for you to take a pause. So at this time, it seems like it is a stage for you to take a pause, to enter your cocoon and allow the universe to transform you even further. The beautiful thing about our life is that the transformation is not only once. So life is a little bit exciting with its active part and its silent part, its bustling part and its slow, lazy day parts. No, just like that. It makes life more colorful. The contrasts so beautiful. You know what? Now I see not only the butterfly, but there's an angel behind the butterfly watching the butterfly. So in a certain sense, yeah. When you take a pause, you need not have to worry. The universe is watching you and the universe is taking care of you. It's like the universe saying, come on, spend some time with us. We need to teach you a new lesson. Okay. Now let's try to see if you will take this pause, what can we expect? Okay. It will give you emotional maturity. It will give the universe a chance to fix your relationships. No? So, if for example at this time there is a certain aspect in your relationships that needs to be arranged, it's like the universe says, just sit down for a while and just enjoy the moment. We'll take care of it. So in the background, the universe is fixing your relationship. So if, for example, you had an argument with somebody just recently and you're trying to fix it, and the more you try to fix it, the worse it gets. No, well, the universe is saying, come on, sit down for a while. Let it be for a while. Let us fix it for you. Yeah, sometimes when you are in a situation where you try to fix things and the worse it gets, it's time for you to let it go for a while and allow the universe to fix it. It's like, Lord, we have a problem. Can you fix it for me? And then you forget about it for a while and just enjoy yourself. So right now it's the universe saying, don't worry, we'll take care of your affairs. Just take a pause right now. That is what you need right now. Take a pause and listen to the lesson we'd like you to receive. Okay. Now, what is the advice of the universe? You see here, the advice of the universe is for you to today to be the King of Swords. The King of Swords is not in his temple or not in his castle. Okay, he's outside. You see him? He is usually the king would sit on a throne and inside a building. But this one, the King of Swords, I think is maybe he's sitting on a tree stump or a rock. He's sitting on it right now and he's holding a sword as if saying, not today. Today is my me time. The sword is like saying no. Okay, I'm sorry. We can meet on Monday. Okay, is it really very important? Okay, if it is not very important, we'll handle it on Monday. Okay, something like that. So, learning to say no. Well, there are certain things that you might really need to attend to. It's okay. But the mere fact that they know that this is your me time, at this moment, then people will learn to respect it. It's only the things that you really need to attend to that they will refer to you. But if it is something not important, then they will learn to respect your you time. Because actually, when you allow people to realize that they need to respect your you time, then you are able to give them better services. So it is as if the universe is saying, have good boundaries. Learn to say no sometimes also. And you see the veil behind him? There are a lot of butterflies and moon on the veil. So again, it's like the universe telling you, take a break, listen, use your intuition, listen to the messages we are sending you right now. So this is a time for you to take a short break, listen to your intuition, listen to the lessons and messages coming from the universe. The veil symbolizes spending more time in silence and solitude and contemplation. There's a difference between meditation and contemplation. Meditation starts with taking insights that you will use for contemplation. So, meditation is the active work of the mind, while contemplation is being in the receptive mode. It's like using your intuition. So from the mental activity, you slowly go into contemplation. And when you go to the contemplatio, it's more of the intuition that is working because you are in a receptive mode. You just allow the spirit to speak to you. Well, you've had a lot of meditatio already. All your life activities are materials for the meditatio. It's time for you to undergo contemplatio. The universe is asking you to just be receptive. They will put clarity to all your life experiences, that especially the recent ones at this time. You are right now being invited to just be receptive. Something about nature. Yeah, something about being in a garden with butterflies also. Yeah. Maybe it will make you be inspired even more to listen to the message from the divine. So, this is what we have for you right now. Okay, take a short break, even if just 5 minutes. It means a lot. Just go to the garden, take a few deep breaths, listen to a beautiful music. I don't know why it came to me. Listen to a soft music. That's what suddenly came. The birds also. Watch and see, enjoy watching the birds soaring in the sky. Trees in the fields lift their arms to you. Okay. Birds in the sky sing their songs to you. Okay. It's the whole of creation lovingly reaching out to that silent presence, that divine. You are also being invited to lift up your soul and just allow the divine to hold you just like a mother holds them, holds you. A mother holds a little child in her arms. Okay, so that's it for today for our tarot reading. We now go to our self-care tip. Okay, for our self-care tip, we have here, your past does not define who you are today. I guess the message here, it challenges us to try to analyze it a little bit closer. When I look at this message, your past does not define who you are today. It's sort of like a reminder for us that you and me are constantly evolving. We are constantly changing. There is a saying that the only permanent thing in life is change. So what we are yesterday, we are no longer today. Even our cells change. The cells that compose our body, as time passes, are different cells from the cells that composed our body a year ago. We are a completely new being with completely new set of cells compared to what we are a year ago. So it means that we are constantly evolving, we are constantly changing, we are constantly learning things. So we cannot allow, the invitation for us is to not allow the past to define who we are. Uh, it's somehow similar to labeling. Like, for example, once a person is given a certain label, like, for example, people label that person as lazy. Okay. Oh, he's lazy. Those people who have labeled that person as a lazy person closes their minds, their hearts, and their whole opinion of the person. It is closed already because they already have placed the person into a box. They have given him already a label, and so it prevents these people from discovering new things from this person that they have already labeled. Label has a way of limiting our opportunity to be surprised by the beauty of the person. Sometimes we tend to really put a person into a certain box because of the constant experiences. So it depends also to the maturity of the person. If the person does not recognize that he can change or she can change, then they will be going again into that same cycle, and it will discourage people also to hope from him or from the person. It is because the person itself, or the person himself or herself, has already labeled themselves like, I cannot change anymore. I'll just remain to who I am. So it also stifles their potential. It prevents them from becoming a better person than they are right now. So the important thing is to ask ourselves, maybe take a pause right now and try to ask, what are those aspects of my life that I was stifled to develop because of labels given to me by other people? And then we ask again ourselves a second question. What are those aspects in my life that I have always been wanting or been wishing to change, but I stopped changing it because I also labeled myself that it's a hopeless thing. I cannot change. It's already part of me. I've been doing this for many years. I cannot change anymore. I cannot let go of this habit. I cannot let go of this addiction because I'm useless, something like that. So it's also affected by our interior dialogue. We try to see what are those things in our life that we might have labeled ourselves and so prevented ourselves from changing. And maybe the third part is to say, I am constantly changing and I can change this one. It might be difficult to change this one, but a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Today, I'll just take one step forward. Try to make one step forward. If I am having problem getting rid of my smoking, if I smoke 20 sticks of cigarettes a day, maybe today I'll just smoke 18 sticks. Okay. Sometimes all we have to do is to take that one small step, and we are already slowly going through the road of change. And at the same time, when we remove that label, whether it came from other people or that label we have already adopted also and we have labeled ourselves interiorly also, maybe it's about time to look at it again and try to see, am I really this one? Or do I have a potential to be better? So it's like that right now. It's as if we are given a chance to realize we still can change. We still can move forward. We can still be the person that we are being inspired by the Spirit to pursue. We always have that potential. Like Emmanuel Couey, he had this advice to people to look at the mirror at the morning when you wake up and you tell yourself, every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. A friend of mine would say, you always remind yourself, I am a blessing. I am a gift. Okay. Well, You are enough. In fact, you are not just enough, you are more than enough. You are a kernel that is waiting to grow. Okay, let's try to read below what else we can get. Okay, it says here, close your eyes and take 10 deep breaths. With each inhale, breathe in calm and peace. With each breath, let go of what came before. You are here now. Your path is in front of you. Take that one step forward. Let us now try to read from the handbook that accompanies this card. It says here, internal self-care for our mental, emotional, and physical health. Some of us look upon our past with disappointment and even shame. Others look back with rose-colored glasses, believing that the best in our lives has already passed us by. Reflecting upon the past is part of contextualizing our present and our future. But these reflections are not always markers of truth. We tend to color our memories through whatever is going on for us right now. If we feel we are in a good place, we may look back at our past with gratitude for leading us to this moment. If we are in a bad place, we may look back with less appreciation for the choices that led us here. The fact is, who we are right now is all that really exists. What came before is merely an illusion, a memory we can morph and change at will. What comes next exists only in our imaginations. Today, your task is to consider your identity in terms of what it looks like only at this moment. Your past, with all its accomplishments and struggles, is void. Your future, blank. Examine the person you are, just as you are, right where you are. This is the person you most need to care for and know. Look with compassion. What do you see? What does this person need in order to feel safe and nurtured? Okay, so just nurture yourself right now. Enjoy the present moment. For our external self-care, which is related to our relationships, community, and creativity and work, it says here, the outside world constantly attempts to define us by what we have done. Today, notice how the world around us reacts to your identity. Are people and situations responding to you? Are people and situations responding to who you are right now or to who you have been in the past? So yeah, it's true. You try to see which people have already placed you in a box or in a label. Well, don't allow them to influence you. You are a person with a lot of potential. You are a work in progress, a diamond on the rough. It's like saying, you haven't seen the best of me yet. Okay, so this is what we have for you right now for our self-care tip. I hope that it has inspired you and it has made you to have a better self-concept. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I look forward to seeing you again in the near future. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.